We're getting year one gears. All right, now we about to see that 25-minute Black Ops. I think that's what's gonna happen now. Here we go, y'all. Ooh, ah, shit. It's all up in the neck. Got the. Okay, Black Ops 6 Direct, everybody. Hold on to your butts.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great.
All right, Vaquero, jump into the Discord. I need you as an expert.
Across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands.
I need you as an expert.
I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global
my liaison
across the entire game.
There you go. What's up, man? All right, you're the Black Ops expert, so here you go. This is all you.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true
you wasn't born
Black
yet.
Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy
What I
force
mean by
has
you wasn't
infiltrated
born
the
yet
highest
was that you
levels of
wasn't
the
really
US
aware what
government,
was going on,
branding
because you was
anyone
born in
who exists
'93.
as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time.
So you was still a
to
baby
fight
during
very machine
the
that
Desert
created
Storm
them.
situation.
The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is, of course,
Watching on YouTube, but yeah, you can mute the screen. Mute my screen. Don't worry about it.
For the brand new Omni movement system, new way to push beyond
Yeah.
your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later.
Seth
today.
Dean,
Round-based zombies is absolutely
I am with you on that.
better
I'm
than ever.
kind of tired
You
of
can
it
be sure it's
because
full of surprises. With
they
that,
haven't done a
let's
proper
step into the
campaign
mind-bending
for me.
campaign
They were
experience
doing
we've
it with
crafted
Modern Warfare
with
1
our
and 2,
partners
but
at
3
Raven.
they dropped the ball. That kind of pissed me off. Yes, they kind of pissed me off. And now this is apparently supposed to be just DLC.
No turning back now.
Are we getting a full story, which would make me happy? Okay, let's talk about the campaign. Let's
Every
go.
Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after.
Add co-op to
We
these
are
missions.
bringing
That's
that
what you need to do.
action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We're giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
Okay, down with that.
Loud or quiet.
If I
The game
get
is
this,
packed
I'm
with
definitely gonna
unexpected
probably
moments
dedicate
of
my time to
Black Ops
actually
mystery.
play it.
It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real.
I like
It's
the
all
Black
set
Ops
against
story.
The backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling
Seth
after the
Dean,
fall
you're
of
not-
the Berlin Wall and the end of
Sorry,
the Cold
go ahead,
War.
go ahead.
The U.S. is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Okay.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story.
I remember Frank Woods.
In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field.
He looked
Marshall
like.
is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass.
Huh.
Marshall
Looks
and Woods
familiar.
are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA.
I think, wasn't
whether
she
they
in Modern
want to
Warfare?
admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that
Yeah.
Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on.
Makes sense, yeah.
Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin.
Oh, god damn.
With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety.
Damn, why couldn't you just make a co-op campaign? Damn.
Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit.
Oh, stop motion.
We have different
Nice.
combat styles. We also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
Mm-hmm.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide
Jesus.
different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go
Jesus.
blazing or take a stealthier approach,
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot.
Damn.
we've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet.
Ooh.
We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a
I'm
vast
sold. I'm going to
open
pick it up
rock.
because I like the
You and your
campaigns
team are
of
hunting
Black
down
Ops.
missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
Hey, yo. Good question. Probably.
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast.
But I mean, do they really
with the
need
as
to
well.
put other Modern Warfare characters? Because
We
it's
have a
like two
mission
different
that
divisions.
takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
Could be. Maybe there'll be cameos.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap,
Ooh, tranquilizer trap.
Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife,
Wow.
Disruptor,
Oh, you know G's gonna like that homing knife.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located
Oh, the
in
casino
a more
area definitely looks fun.
naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a
That looks
lot
like a
of
callback.
intrigue to the safe house and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the safe house experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
Damn. I like that.
That was sick. I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most
Whoa.
signature Black Ops experience for our players.
You see him jump back though and slide though?
Consistent area of focus and
Pay attention to the movement.
And with Black
Damn.
Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire
Yeah, I know.
For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction.
No way.
Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement.
Holy shit.
This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly command combat maneuvers like
Yeah, you're a rusher.
dive.
You're a rusher, so this is going to definitely work in your favor.
Full 360 degrees range of motion.
Wait, I remember what game had that.
From the beginning, we started with.
Because it had to be Battlefield.
And then
I think I'm thinking Battlefield.
That
Yeah.
way, what happens if we get rid of that construct?
Oh, that's yo. You're gonna be rushing like a
If you
motherfucker.
sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction. You could slide in any
Yo.
direction, which then led to.
It's gonna piss off a lot of people. Watch.
Everything else chaining together.
Oh, I'm gonna exploit the shit out of this movement. Yeah, I saw.
It's really been something that changes how
Mhm.
you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MMO, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Six Siege got Omni movement. Yeah, I think it, or is it just Rainbow Six? I think Rainbow Six had Omni movement.
We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories.
What does this do?
Sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these
Okay.
settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really
Okay.
started with this idea that we want
I can hear
all
people
players
crying
to
about that
do what they
already.
want to do and not how to
They're
do it.
cheating.
We want every player, regardless of skill level or
No, you know what I
or
mean.
experience
You know what
with
I mean.
Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni Movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
Oh fuck yeah, action hero fantasy. Damn right, that's right up my alley.
We looked at other genres like racing games where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement.
Damn. Oh, this is gonna be fast paced as a motherfucker.
And I encourage
Damn.
players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in.
Hero, you're gonna have to keep your head on a swivel at all times, man.
Yay. Regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions. So now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location.
They really
that they were
taking
hit.
it up a notch.
Close connectivity is this concept that players.
Oh, this is gonna be
movement and
cinematic as
reactions
fuck.
are connected to the world
Gonna
based
be a
on
lot.
their choices.
Oh,
a great example that really shines is a
This is
global
the kind of
feature we
movement-
call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway,
Slicing the pie.
your weapon's
You're
gonna
slicing the pie.
dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling forward
yes.
around that same corner.
Jesus Christ.
We're constantly looking for opportunities.
But did you see
to set the
them
bar
open up the door with the
movement
gun?
animations in Black Ops
Just
6.
shot the door open? I didn't know you could do that. What now? What the hell?
Take cover!
Our
Check
team
them
is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done.
I did not know you could shoot the doors open.
Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life.
Damn, technology is
Made sure
crazy.
To have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in.
Oh man.
We're paying attention to every detail.
Let me stop. Let me stop.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've
There you go.
added,
This your
which includes
this your
many
area
that are
right
brand
now.
new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
Damn.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different.
Okay,
From the
this looks
mini-map
kind of like
to the
Black
ammo
Ops.
widget
I totally
to
fucked up. I forgot to turn on
Black
your
Ops
mic
6 HUD
in the
combines
game,
some of
in the
our best
stream.
designs in a
Oh
clean,
god damn it!
streamlined experience.
I've been saying all this shit.
For the first time in Call of Duty,
I forgot, my
players will
bad.
be able to change their HUD
You
in
good, you
dramatic
good.
ways to suit their needs.
This reminds
For
me a lot of
instance,
Black Ops 1 though,
streamers
like
can
the
choose
HUD.
a layout optimized for their setup.
Oh no,
or
I'm not
maybe
doing
you want
that.
your HUD centered.
So
you
now
don't
you
have
can
to look
change
at
your
Ew,
HUD.
put it
You
on
can
the
customize-
center.
Play hardcore
Yeah,
anywhere,
you can customize
finally
your
put
HUD
the
now.
minimap in the
Why the
bottom
hell would I do that?
Those are
I ain't
options
putting that
for
on center.
Not
I'm not
only
doing that
does
shit
the
Who the
HUD
hell
give
putting that
players
damn HUD in the
status,
center like that? That's
connects them
crazy.
to the world and helps them feel rewarded for
Definitely
being
being my
awesome.
ass.
As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from
Is
the
that
lobby
Uzi? Nah.
That's an
into
M. No, that
combat
one's
and
an
back,
M4 on
where
this.
player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
See, I always tripping out how I can play the regular multiplayer, but I can't play Warzone for the life of me.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle
Prestige has not felt the same.
Traditional Prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind
Pulled
on
the
you.
best of the best from past Call of Duty Prestige systems.
Oh, I'm sorry.
and are
No, no, you're fine.
bigger
No, no, no.
and more
Talk.
rewarding than ever.
Okay, they're
Okay.
bringing
Players that
back
reach
original
max player level
Prestige,
will
bro.
have the choice
Okay, what does that
in
mean
Prestige.
exactly?
Start fresh
So like,
with relocked
you
gear
have to go through the
and
leveling
go through
again.
the
It just
leveling
doesn't
journey
mean you
again.
continue and you
Black
prestige
Ops
again.
6 will
You
have
can
10
choose to go
prestiges,
back and
each
get
with a
those
valuable
emblems.
set of rewards to
Oh.
earn and
Like how
equip to
original
keep
Black
your
Ops and all
status.
that used
Players
to
who
be.
make it through
When you
Prestige
had
10
when
aren't done.
the
Instead,
actual
they'll
Prestige
graduate
meant
into
shit.
Prestige Master with
Got
1,000
you.
additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige
On day
system
one,
is available
so,
on
like
day
old ways.
1 in Black Ops 6.
Like the olden days.
I like that shotgun. God damn.
Multiplayer.
Yo,
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer.
grind is
and
gonna be
we'll
real.
providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers
so
are the
me.
slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their
Strategists.
bodies at objectives
Okay.
for the win, or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero
theater
moments
mode.
in theater mode.
That's
which
gonna
we're
make
happy
editing
to
videos
announce is
easy.
returning with Black Ops
I
6.
missed theater mode. That was
I
actually
said we're
fun.
only getting
And like
a taste
spectator
of
mode
it,
too for streamer.
But of course, that means you're going to get some early details on
Like
maps.
mean I could watch your matches and I can spectate and do commentary for it.
We're happy to
Oh, they brought-
announce
they have
that we will be
Codcast
launching with
still?
16
They do?
all-new MP maps.
Yeah, it's always been there. I've been doing it
4
lately.
6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played
Oh wait,
as
yeah, you're
6
right.
or
I'm
2v2.
stupid.
What do players like? What do we know that they want?
No, you
So
just
we're
don't play
back
the
to our
game very
classic
often.
No, I
3
don't.
main maps.
Yeah.
We've got fast, frenetic experiences,
that
and we
lighting.
have that balance with more medium-sized, like better for hardcore pacing
Ooh.
to keep the action flowing.
So you meaning that
and
if
have
you
meaningful
played,
decisions for
I
the
can
player.
spectate your matches and do commentary
The
for it.
maps have their own stories.
Oh, okay.
And
Like
we have
live.
multiplayer taking place
Yeah. Okay.
after the campaign. After
Yeah, I
you
did that in
finish it.
Modern
I don't wanna
Warfare
get into
3
too
back in the
many
day.
spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
Okay, not bad.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Zombies!
I got PTSD from zombies.
Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. Round-based is back.
Round-based Zombies is back.
Okay,
We're
so
picking
Dark
up the
Ether.
Dark
We're going
Aether
back to the Dark
storyline
Ether.
where we left it. We're excited to announce
Two
that there
maps
will be
instead of
brand new
one.
maps
On
available
launch.
with
Damn.
a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to
Bring
Zombies,
back the bus.
our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons
Do
of
we still
secret
extract
stuff.
though? That's my
The
question.
legacy of
No,
Zombies
it's round-based.
is incredibly
Damn.
important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is
like
bringing
the
to players
extraction.
in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems
Okay, so the
will
movement's
also
gonna be in
coming to
Zombies as well.
Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic
round-based.
return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed.
Listen, I don't want to be held hostage in a round-based zombies
Now, we know
ever
we only
again.
gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today,
Oh,
so
people
make sure
want-
to mark your calendars for our
round-based back so
worldwide
bad.
multiplayer reveal event.
I got held
on
hostage all the way up to
on August
90
28th.
rounds.
Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your
It would not
favorite
let me
streamers
die.
get
I was trying to
hands-on
leave.
Black Ops 6, so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta.
I didn't want to
and
lose
So
my
the beta,
stuff.
the beta's August 28th.
We'll be
Kuma.
sharing so
Okay.
much more about Black Ops 6.
I wonder if you got a pre-order, is it going to be available to Game Pass users?
And your feedback from our
No, open beta.
coming
Okay,
this
bet.
fall and into launch.
Yeah, because it's coming out launch
And it's not
globally
just
for
about
everybody.
launch, because the team
Yeah,
is
yeah.
already focused
Which is
on
good.
delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about
Oh, so they're not gonna release anything on Warzone.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people...
Damn, that's going to be crazy, though.
In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety.
So they definitely used parkour people for a lot
Multiplayer
of
is a
this
key
movement
ingredient
capture.
in the DNA
course.
of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement to shooting to footsteps to engagement systems to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return
glad
of
round-based
round-based
is back.
zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty.
I'm impressed. Death Dean wants to know if there's going to be a Nuketown version.
They didn't say what maps are coming out.
Yeah, they didn't talk about the maps at all.
They just said that there's gonna be 2 maps coming out. That's all they said.
I am definitely going to be practicing that movement. For sure.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get... Oh yeah, they've already released. That was leaked already. That was leaked. Yeah, pretty much all that shit was leaked already. Yeah, and Gobblegums are making a return.
Oh.
Franchise of all time.
Yes, sir.
And just that alone, one, it's already well within like 7 or 8.
Okay, that's bad. I'm going to give this a generous 9. I was actually impressed. It wasn't boring. It showed a lot of great updates to a lot of games that are out right now. I might actually try out Starfield again, maybe. I'm lying, though. Let me stop. But yeah, Fable, definitely on my list. I'm actually glad they showed gameplay for Fable. Gears of War E-Day. I thought Gears of War 6 was going to be coming out, but they actually going through a prequel, which is going to be quite interesting, which makes me want to actually do a marathon before the new Gears E-Day comes out. I might actually do that. But wow, not bad. Especially that other game. I told you, I forgot the name of it already, and that sucks.
Which one?
It was the one where the girl was on that talking fish.
Oh yeah. I forgot the name of it too, but yeah, that one does.
That looks good. That looks like a better version of Forspoken.
I don't know why, but it looked like clay animation to me.
It does. I mean, just like that other Life is Strange game. Even that Life is Strange game got me interested because the whole murder mystery detective thing that I'm digging on. I ain't like the other two, but I might get that one. That might be interesting. But I'm also questioning how the hell Microsoft making all this money with all these games coming out for Game Pass day one. It's just like,
It's gonna make people want to get the Game Pass.
I mean, it's gonna make them get the Game Pass, but I'm still thinking like, yo, just buy the game because you get a discount when you have Game Pass, which I'm definitely gonna do. But Perfect Dark has definitely been on my radar for the longest time, and they've been in production for that for the longest. Now, sadly, we didn't see anything about Scalebound, which has also been talked about for years, and they even have gameplay of it, but it got scrapped during the Xbox Xbox One. Yeah, Xbox One. But you know, people are still waiting for that information if it still comes out. But they was in talks with the company in Japan, so we'll see what happens. It might be still in the back burner, but I'm actually impressed with Black Ops 6. I'm actually impressed.
It's gonna be so good.
There's gonna be a lot of fast players out there because I'm actually surprised that they haven't upgraded the movement in a long time now. Because simple fact is, like Advanced Warfighter, we had exosuits.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare, and there was well, the other one didn't have exosuits, right?
No, Advanced Warfare was the only one that really had.
And I know people hated it. I loved it. A lot of people hated it. I liked it because I played Titanfall. So when they added that to Call of Duty, I thought it was fine for me. I didn't care. But now that we got that better speed movement going on, yeah, I'm gonna make people mad. I'm gonna have to come back on this one. Yes, Call of Duty 6 was definitely on my radar right now. Especially that we got a full campaign this time and not the bullshit that we had with Modern Warfare 3. I think they listened.
Not to mention butterfly effect. You can literally choose the way you play.
I mean, that was always in Black Ops though. If you wanted that good, well, not really. It was like if you wanted a better ending, if you wanted a good different ending, you had to do like different things.
Yeah, but those were like the little Easter egg side things. But this is like a full-on, like, you get to pick how this mission's gonna go by like you doing this and not doing that, or it became easy.
Like, what was the one? What was the one with Mendoza? That was Black Ops 2, right? Or Black Ops 3?
Mendoza?
He was the guy we had to go to Cuba.
Oh, you're talking about Menendez.
Menendez, yeah. If you didn't do the missions properly, you wouldn't get a certain ending. So you had to pick and choose how to do things. So
yeah, because you could get the secret ending of Mason being alive if you didn't shoot him in the head.
Exactly. Or, you know, keeping him alive, Mendez alive, or killing him.
Yeah.
Or you got that special ending with the concert, which was funny as hell.
I did. That was the first one I got.
That concert was great though. Oh man. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Xbox showcase. Thank you, Fakiro, for joining me for that. That's what I was actually waiting for when Black Ops came on. I knew you was going to share your thoughts on that.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm so happy.
Even though what you saw, though, are there any other anticipations that you have for the game?
Well, here's the thing. COD has always done this where they put out like this great fucking like, oh my god, it looks so good. Oh, this is what we've been waiting for. And then you get there and it's like, this is a dud in the water.
Like, you lied to us.
Like, this got hyped up so much just to die. Like, this was not what was promised. Like, all I'm asking is that they do what give us a finished product.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I'm like, so I'm asking for just a finished product.
And it's been a while since we had a finished product. I mean, it's like you said, every time they hype us up, get us interested into the game, and then when it finally comes out, it seems like they went on a back burner. But that's also been the main problem with a lot of games coming out lately. So hopefully, since now this is finally going to be the first Call of Duty game done under Microsoft ever since the acquisition. So they have a lot to prove.
Yeah, and another thing is, with this, I hope, and the reason because I said why people were mad about Gobblegums.
Yeah, why did you think about that?
Okay, so Gobblegums are coming back for zombies, right?
Yeah, I remember using them.
The reason why the reason people are mad is because it took so long for you to get the certain type of gobble gums you wanted. For a normal player, dear God, you had to just deal with whatever you had. Obviously, for streamers, smaller streamers and bigger streamers, obviously you would have those people that would grind the shit out of it to get the stuff that you had, a healthy amount of the gobble gums that you needed.
Yeah.
So that's why some people are like, dude, it took so long to get the ones you need. Obviously, streamers have people where they're like, hey, jump on the game, grind it, get me the shit that I need. So when my next stream comes up, I have an ample amount of.
Yeah,
because
but even
we know big time streamers have been doing that for years.
Oh, wait a minute. When has Gobblegum, like, what was the last game that had Gobblegums?
What was it? Black Ops 2?
Streaming wasn't really that big during that time. So it's just like, back then you had to get a crew of people that you actually played with. Because even I had a lot of Gobblegums because I had my friends to help me out and we helped each other out the grind to get what we needed. So,
was it Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3? I can't remember.
Last time we had Gobblegums?
Yeah, Gobblegums. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3.
Black Ops 2, I remember them, and I didn't have no problem getting the Gobblegums, but that's also because I played a lot, and also I had a crew of people that I played religiously with. So that shouldn't be a problem.
But that's what you just said. You played religiously with.
Of course, but do people need to do that now?
From an average person who plays that does a 9 to 5, obviously they're not going to have the certain amount of time to.
Listen. I had a 9 to 5 during that time. You got to realize Black Ops 2 is when I was a working person. I mean, I'm still a working person, but again, you got to schedule your time. I don't find that as a viable excuse for you to not be able to do what you need to do. Because people complain too much about the grind and stuff like that, but certain games, you're going to need the grind to get what you need. So make that time.
Did you have a lot of stuff that you would use? Obviously, like, did you have certain gobblegums that you knew you wanted? And an abundance of those certain gobblegums. Because
I do remember you could hoard them, right?
You get random.
What the hell? Everybody okay over there?
No, my dad did that to scare the shit out of me.
What up, Papa V?
What's up, Pops? Who's it? Kuma. Hey, how come you haven't cleaned the restroom?
Huh? What happened?
Nothing. And now he's talking to me.
You didn't clean the restroom? What's wrong with you?
I lost complete train of thought. Oh my god, I lost complete train of thought.
We were talking about the Gobblegums.
Gobblegums, okay. Because you remember how when you got the stuff to make Gobblegums, it was randomized.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that was the thing. There were certain Gobblegums that people needed that would definitely make obviously the rounds easier. And they would get it. Obviously, the more you'd pop them, the more expensive they would get every time you'd buy them.
Yeah, I understand that.
Fire sale.
Yeah, I understand that.
So it was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, did you have an abundance of the ones that you preferred, or did you just have an abundance of the lot in general?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even remember, and I can tell you this right now. I don't think I cared because I was in there just to win. I pack a punch my guns. My friends were telling me about gumball machines and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I just got whatever and put it in, and I hoarded it in the background. Hence why I said I got PTSD from that night where we played, and they held me hostage all the way up to around 70 or 80 or something like that.
Yeah,
they would not let me die, and I just wanted to end the game.
Did the same to me. Yeah,
I just wanted to end the game because I had a lot of good stuff that I wanted to keep, so I just wanted to end it. And if I backed out without, leaving properly or dying, then I would have lost all my shit.
Yeah, you lose everything.
So they just kept on holding me hostage that whole time. Every time I tried to run away from them, get killed by zombies. And the thing is that the crew that I ran with back in the day, they was really good at, staying alive. I'm thinking it was Alcatraz. So that had to be Black Ops 3.
Alcatraz? So, something of the dead?
Yeah, it was Alcatraz. I know we had to do Cerberus and stuff like that, feed the dogs in the prison, and then we went into the electric chairs.
Deal with the warden and stuff. Yeah.
And then we got zapped to the bridge, and then we got in the chairs again and got zapped back to Alcatraz. So that's how it went around. So I think they used the Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what that was.
You always look it up.
Zombies. Zombies map.
Yeah, it was Black Ops 2.
Yeah, the original Alcatraz Mob of the Dead. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
Mob of the Dead.
Yeah, it was
That
Black
against
Ops 2.
Yeah.
So that's where I got PTSD from. So I was like, I don't want to play zombies ever again. And I don't remember, I think the next time I played was with my friend Sarah, and it was when you had the bus. And you had to get on the bus.
Transit.
Yeah, transit. So that had to be Black Ops 3. I want to say.
That one was Black Ops 2.
Could have been.
Let me see. Transit.
Yeah, because Black Ops didn't have 2 versions of zombie games. It's like each Black Ops had their own version of zombies.
Transit map. Yeah, no. Transit map, Black Ops 2.
Really?
Yep.
I think they had 2 different versions then.
Well, there are multiple maps, remember? Because it was like a world map and you got to pick which one you wanted.
Oh, shit. Damn. Okay, then all right. So then both of them. Huh. Crazy. Did not remember that. Yeah, because the damn bus driver was talking to us and we had to get out. And if you missed that bus,
The bus driver.
if you missed that bus getting back on, that was crazy.